Baddies! Oh my gosh. First, I want to start this video by saying we're almost at 2.5K subscribers. Oh my god. Y'all really clocked in and locked in, baddies. We're like this now for life, okay? Anyways, today, baddies, we've asked ChatGPT, the Miss Know-It-All, the Miss She Got Everything Figured Out, what is the perfect makeup routine for someone with acne-prone textured skin? From start to finish, I asked her for a very detailed report, and she delivered, but we're gonna see if she actually delivered. We're gonna put what she said to the test. So let's see if ChatGPT really is that girl. Starting first, she said, here's a detailed makeup routine tailored for someone with acne-prone textured skin. This routine focuses on enhancing your natural beauty while minimizing irritation and achieving a smooth finish. Okay, sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Let's see. Step number 1, prep your skin.
Told you, bro.
What did I say? What did I say? You already know. If you follow my shorts, if you follow me on TikTok, you already know. I always say prep your skin. It's not just me. I'm as smart as AI, I'm telling you. Prep your skin, it's so important. But let's see what she's about prepping your skin. I just cleansed my face and that's it. I haven't put any moisturizer or any serums or anything like that. So first step is to cleanse. I already cleansed. She gives recommendations to y'all. She gives recommendations. This is amazing. She said example, CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser or the La Roche-Posay Cleanser. I literally use the CeraVe Foaming Cleanser, y'all. This is the one I used this morning. So me and ChatGPT are like this, locked in at the start. Next is hydrate and protect. Apply an oil-free lightweight moisturizer to maintain hydration. Let me pin my hair back so it could be out of my way. Okay, the examples she used are the Elta MD UV Clear Moisturizer. I've never heard of that, but I'm interested now. The moisturizer that I use is the Tatcha Dewy Cream. It is super lightweight, but it's intensively hydrating. And it's really nice to acne-prone textured skin, so I love it. So far, we're starting off to the T, so similar. Let's keep going. She says follow with an SPF of 30 or higher. I'm not gonna be outside today, so I'm gonna skip this step, but definitely wear your sunscreen, kids. Now, I also always put on an eye cream and I spray my face with this, and I hate when my under eyes are dry because my concealer creases a lot more. But we're following her to the T, so I have to put this down and just trust the process. Now, she doesn't say anything about letting the skincare set, which is crazy because I thought you knew it all, babe. And I tell you this all the time on my shorts and my TikTok, so if you're not following me on my TikTok or you're not subscribed, do it now. Okay, because you're gonna miss out on all the good tips I have for you. Always let your skincare set before you move on to your makeup. After I do my skincare, I let it set for like about 10 minutes and then I come back and start my makeup. She didn't say any of that. So I am gonna let this set because if you're gonna deprive me of my under eye cream, at least let me let it set. You know what I mean? Okay, baddies, I'm back and I'm ready to go. The next thing that ChatGPT says is to use a mattifying or pore filling primer that blurs texture and controls shine. For example, the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas or the NYX Pore Filler Primer. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is like my favorite matte primer literally ever. The only thing that I literally hate is that everyone just assumes that acne prone textured skin baddies are all oily and they all need mattifying makeup. That's not true. Some of us have dry skin. I have combination skin and my skin can get very dry and my T-zone can become very oily. So when everything is matte, my skin feels overly dry. Not everyone has oily skin, ChatGPT. If you're looking for like hydrating glowy primer for acne prone textured skin, I recommend the NYX Plump Right Back. That's like my #1 chef's kiss holy grail. But this primer is so good. Literally, it instantly blurs my skin and I just love it. Next, we're going to go to base makeup. First thing they suggest is color correction. They said it's optional. For redness, for acne, apply a thin layer of green color correctors to neutralize. Example, the LA Girl Pro Concealer Green Color Corrector. Never color corrected in my entire life, so we're not gonna start now. Okay, today's not the day. We're moving on. Foundation. Choose a non-comedogenic, lightweight foundation with medium buildable coverage. Avoid heavy formulas that can emphasize texture. I always say this. Oh my god, me and ChatGPT, we're like the same level of smartness. I literally always say this. It recommends the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation or the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I do have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. That's what we're gonna use today. And honestly, it's one of my favorite foundations for acne prone textured skin. But it doesn't have to be the matte one. Y'all can get the dewy one if you like a dewy finish. And it's like the exact same thing, but has like more of a glow to it. Literally, look at that shade match. Ugh. Love. I always tell you the reason why y'all hate the way your makeup looks on you is because you're using products that work against you and not with you. When you find a product like this foundation that doesn't emphasize your texture, you are going to literally look in the mirror and be like, OMG, literally, this is amazing. And just look at this finished, baddies. It doesn't emphasize your texture at all. You don't look like a Nestle Crunch bar. This is exactly what I'm telling y'all. Like, I'm not gonna give ChatGPT the credit right now because I've been telling y'all this. Okay, cutesy, let's move on. I just realized that we hadn't done our eyebrows yet and I always start with brows, so I'm wondering when ChatGPT is gonna want to do brows. It better not be the end, literally. Concealer. Spot conceal active blemishes and marks with high coverage concealer. Okay, so first of all, it's telling me to do this after foundation, which I would not recommend. I would always recommend to do spot concealing before your foundation. ChatGPT girl, what's going on? I thought she knew everything. I guess I'm smarter than ChatGPT. Let's see what she has up her sleeve. She's recommending the NARS Soft Matte Concealer or the Tarte Shape Tape, which are both mattifying concealers. You don't need mattifying always. I'm gonna use this NARS one and I'm gonna use it to spot conceal. I guess so. This is why I say afterwards, because I don't even know where to put it. Like, a lot of my redness is completely covered. So now I'm just adding more product on my texture. I feel like it's gonna emphasize it a lot more. I don't like this at all. ChatGPT, what are you doing, girl? I thought you had my back. Anyways. Baddies, always spot conceal before your foundation, always. This is ridiculous, ChatGPT. I'm just gonna lightly stipple over it with my foundation brush just to kind of blend it more into my foundation. Alrighty, let's see what is next. Lightly set your foundation and concealer with a finely milled translucent powder to avoid cakiness. Focus on oily areas. For example, the Laura Mercier translucent powder or the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. Press the powder onto your skin with a powder puff or a sponge for a smooth finish. I'm dumb! Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, sorry. Completely forgot to put concealer on, like actual concealer on, so I'm putting that on now. I already know my favorite translucent powder of all time is, well, where is she? Fenty Beauty Invisimatte. I'm gonna use a powder puff to kind of just set anywhere I put concealer or anywhere I feel like I tend to get oily. The next section, she calls this enhancing your features. Okay, let's enhance them because I'm looking like a powdered up ghost right now. For contour and bronzer, lightly sculpt and add warmth using a matte bronzer or contour powder. Avoid shimmery products that emphasize texture. For example, the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer. So again, not everything has to be matte, ChatGPT. It really doesn't. Like, I promise you, like, it'll be okay. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Truffle, and I am just gonna apply it onto a brush and start tapping it onto my face. And then after that, I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place bronzer palette in the color Tan, and I am just going to lightly set over my bronzer. Cute! Okay, next is blush. Literally my favorite step. Let's see what it says for blush. Opt for a satin finish or cream blush for a natural flush without highlighting texture. Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush is the example. Yes. Y'all already know that I love Rare Beauty blushes. This is like my #1 blush recommendation for anyone with acne prone textured skin because one, it layers so beautifully over your makeup. Also, it doesn't emphasize your texture or trigger any acne, so it's like completely acne safe. I've seen way too much Rare Beauty blush slander lately and I'm just like, what? Y'all bow before your queen. You forgot who made blush famous. Anyway, next, highlighter, and it says optional. Oh no, we're putting highlight on. Do you see how dry matte my face looks? We're putting some shine on this face, baby. If you want to glow, use a subtle liquid or cream highlighter and apply sparingly to areas without active texture. I recommend the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. Now, I don't have that, but I do have the single most greatest highlighter known to man, who even if you do have texture, it won't emphasize it. The Say Quartz Glow, literally the greatest thing on earth, and it doesn't trigger any acne whatsoever, like another very acne safe makeup brand. I take a little brush like this and I just tap it on the high points of my cheek. Not only does it layer so beautifully on top of makeup, it doesn't emphasize your texture, it doesn't trigger any acne, but also there's no ashy reflection, so it's not like chalky white and you literally look like you're glowing from within. Like, it's like a natural your skin but better glow. It's amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend. Next is brows. Okay, I saved it for last. I see. Fill in your brows naturally with a pencil or powder to frame your face. For example, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Is that it? ChatGPT, you are doing so good. Oh yeah, and I actually do have the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so we're gonna use that. But just fill them in and that's it. No gel, no nothing. Shape them nicely, they said. That's all you gotta do. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, like seriously. Right now it doesn't look bad because I brushed my brow hairs up, but throughout the day, my brow hairs are gonna start falling and it's gonna look ugly and messy. Like, no brow gel, really? Girl, get with it. Next, eyeshadow. Stick to matte or satin shades to avoid emphasizing texture around the eyes. Use a natural palette, blending softly. An example they gave is the Morphe 350 palette. Now, I don't have the Morphe 350, but I do have Makeup by Mario, so that's what we're gonna use. Honestly, y'all, I love putting shimmer on my lid. I feel like it just adds like a cute little pop. So I don't understand this like whole narrative that ChatGPT has that like avoid shimmers at all costs. No thank you. Actually, I think I'll actually use them more now to piss you off. Next, eyeliner and mascara. Use a smudge-proof eyeliner and lengthening mascara. Avoid heavy lower lash makeup to prevent drawing attention to acne, scars, or texture. That happens? ChatGPT, I'm gonna need some proof. What's your evidence of this? Like, I need some scientific backing. What? I've never heard of that. Have y'all? I feel like she's just making shit up. Anyways, for liner, I usually go for my Maybelline Tattoo Studio. And I just like to do like a very subtle wing. I don't really like to do too much. And then I love using the Rare Beauty mascara. But avoid mascara on the lower lashes. You don't want it to emphasize your texture. Bitch, I feel like you're making shit up, ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're just wanting to sound smarter or something. Like, there's no way. Next, y'all, are the finishing touches. Okay. Setting spray. Lock in your look with a long-lasting matte setting spray. They recommended either the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray or the Milani Make It Last. We all know that the Milani Make It Last is a glowy setting spray. She does not know what she's talking about. This is matte. You're lying. I mean, they recommended it. You say it's matte, it's matte. I don't care. Okay. We haven't done our lip combo yet. Oh my gosh. Like, this really does emphasize your glow. This is not a mattifying setting spray. Like, come on, y'all, be for real. And last but not least, y'all, is lips. Keep it simple with a hydrating lip balm or a natural toned lipstick. For example, the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm or the NYX Butter Gloss. So no lip liner? I'm putting a lip liner on. You're asking for too much. I'm using the NARS lip liner in the color Spunk. Ain't no way you're gonna put me through that much and then tell me just use a lip balm. You're kidding. Now I can take your advice. I don't have the Laneige or the NYX Butter Gloss with me, but I do have something better. One of my most favorite universal lippies of all time, the Clinique Black Honey. It's so pretty. Anyways, baddies, oh my gosh, this is the final look. I complained a lot, but ChatGPT, this isn't too shabby. Looking at it like how it is, it's not bad. Like, my texture is not emphasized. My skin, it looks glowy. It looks cute. It's like what I would usually do. It's not bad at all. But I do have notes. Number 1, spot concealing before foundation. It's just counterproductive. Don't do that, guys. Don't listen to ChatGPT, okay? No brow gel, really? If you have thin brows, you can understand, but my brows go every which way. I need brow gel. No powder blush to top off the cream blush. I'm surprised you've been recommending powder, and we get to cream blush and you don't want to give me a powder blush on top of that? And brows last? I get why you put them last because you're not putting anything else. You're just drawing them in. For some of us, we have to put brow gel on and you weren't very considerate of that, so I don't like that at all. It doesn't all have to be matte, ChatGPT. You can do glow. I literally, on my TikTok and my YouTube shorts, I always show y'all glowy makeup routines to do for acne-prone textures, again, that work with your skin and not against it. Glowy makeup is for us too. It doesn't always have to be matte. Like, that's a huge misconception. It doesn't always have to be matte. No. It doesn't, no. The lower lash thing, don't put mascara on your lower lashes because it's gonna emphasize your texture. ChatGPT, I need you to be so for real. I need scientific backing for that because there's no way. You're lying. Milani Make It Last is not a mattifying setting spray. You got that wrong, sweetheart. And lastly, no lip liner. You're sick. You're sick. But hey, despite all of those things, the makeup actually came out looking pretty good. So I am not mad. ChatGPT, thank you. And I honestly think this tutorial is very, very, very beginner friendly. Like, if you really just need to know step by step with product recommendations, I 1000% recommend you ask ChatGPT what's the best makeup for your skin type. Anyways, baddies, this is the final makeup look. Let me know what you baddies think about it in the comments below. And don't forget to be a baddie and subscribe, okay? Clock in and lock in, period. And follow my socials linked down in the caption, my Instagram, my TikTok. I love you baddies so much. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know what other content you would like to see next. Love you. Bye.